Are you tired of logging into your Google Analytics account or your Facebook Ads Manager, looking at your pixels and seeing an absolutely dismal conversion rate? Well, good news for you, we have a remedy for that, and it comes in the form of a tool from the full suite of tools within Thrive Themes. All intros aside, what's going on, guys? My name is Matt Wacek. Welcome back to the channel. Today I was just scrolling through the search results, doing, of course, a little bit of funnel hacking while wearing a funnel hacking t-shirt, as you do. What I was thinking of doing was doing another case study with the Champlin Lawn Care site that I've shared many times here on the channel. It's basically become a pincushion, punching bag, whatever you want to call it, to see what we can throw at it and really can see what the potential is with a single city focused site that was originally really intended to only be a just one page website, but now it's turned into multiple pages ranking for multiple keywords that have different pages for each one of those ranking. So I thought, hey, let's just try out tree removal for this particular keyword and see where we were at for the current site and where it's ranking at the moment. And we're going to do a case study on that, and you're going to see those videos coming soon. So be sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button so you know when those videos and other content come out here on the channel. But in the process of scrolling through, doing the funnel hacking, if you will, I came across a big lead gen site that has to be doing a serious amount of volume every single month, and they have things narrowed down to a T. It is called treecuttingpros.com. I'd highly suggest going to SEMrush and typing in their URL and just checking out the amount of local rankings that this particular site has, plus the value assessed from SEMrush for the traffic that's coming to their site is impressive, to say the least. So what I did, though, was click on their site and I went and visited it, and I was just kind of scrolling through, seeing how they have things, and essentially it's just another lead gen site. You can see Tree Company partner with us. The same thing is replicable whether you're using Home Advisor for a affiliate program to monetize your sites, or networks like we have here for the Champlin site. I did actually apply in Home Advisor, but no one ever reached back, so networks did reply back, and of course then we went on board with them. We've already been able to generate them about a dozen leads so far in the past 2 weeks or so with this site, which again, this isn't really peak season for this type of service at the moment. But when I was scrolling through their page and then I was going to leave their page, you can see an exit intent pops up. So it says compare quotes on tree service and save. Then if you enter in your zip code, you can start the process of becoming a qualified lead. And then it goes through this whole process. So I thought, okay, these guys are obviously killing it. This has to be working for their site. Otherwise they would not have it on there. So what I wanted to do was see how we can embed the network's contact form onto an exit intent pop-up, which if you don't know what that is, just go Google it. They're very, very popular within the online marketing space. And so I'll refresh the page here real quick, and let's see, we'll scroll a little bit and then we exit intent, or pretend to exit. There we go. So you can see the exit intent here is loaded in the homepage. So let's add it to some of the other pages. So we're here in the WordPress backend of the Champlin Lawn Care site. And what you're going to want to do right away is go to your product manager and install Thrive Leads. So if you just have Thrive Architect, Thrive Leads is not going to be available. What you can do, and what I would recommend that you do, is if you have the budget to do so, this is what I use, is the Thrive agency membership. So I think it is up to either 100 or 200 sites for $210 or $207 or something like that each quarter. So if you've built 100 sites for clients, or if you build 100 lead gen sites, then you should easily be able to afford that $210 each quarter. But if you don't want to do the agency recurring costs, you can get a one site license for Thrive Leads for $67. Otherwise, they have the 5-site license, same pricing tiers as Thrive Architect for the 1 and 5 license packages. I'll put a link right below in the description for Thrive Leads and Thrive Themes and getting access and learning more about their product. So what you're going to want to do is just click the install checkbox here and then just run through the process. They make it very simple. And if you have any issues, you can just go to their support because they have awesome customer support. So what you're going to want to do is go down here to the Thrive boxes. We already have one set up, of course, right now, but we're going to add a new one. And we're just going to call it number 2 exit intent. So add Thrive box. So we're going to edit it because we need to set up the actual form. So what we do here is create a form. We're just going to do number 2 exit intent. So then we go down here to the edit design. So there are tons and tons and tons of different templates that you can use. And what I would recommend that you do is basically just go and click blank template because Networks, the affiliate network, has already created several different types of contact forms that we can embed onto our site using HTML code. With Thrive Architect, you can add raw HTML to your site within any element on the site. They make it very, very easy. So what I would recommend that you do is just go over to add an element, enter in HTML, drag and drop. So we're over here at the back end of the Networks affiliate program. So we're just going to go and edit the form, and we're going to copy the code. And from here, we just go right back. We go right back over here to our page, and we paste in our code right there. And it's as simple as that. So if you were doing this with Lead Smart, you would want to basically create the custom contact form. So what I would do with that is you go back over here to add an element. It's going to be contact form. Oops. Well, we can delete that. And so what you would do here is add the specific elements that you need to have in there. So name, phone number, zip code, and then the brief description of the product. And then you make sure that it is sent to the proper email that LeadSmart, or whichever the affiliate network may be, requires you to send leads to, so that way they can be monetized. With Networks, and I'm sure with Home Advisor, if you've been approved by them, again, I didn't ever hear back from them, which is a shame, but hey, they lost out. So I'm sure they also would provide code just like Networks does. But so then we're just going to save our work, and then we're going to close out of that. And then what you're going to want to do is click the gear icon for settings, and then you're going to do advanced settings, page events. And then from here, you click exit intent. So I would just err on the side of just not even using mobile devices. If you are building out pages on Thrive Architect or Elementor, you can set up contact forms to be showing up only on mobile devices, and that's what I would recommend, having one somewhere on the upper third or upper half of the page. Because when I'm reading on my phone and all of a sudden I'm dealing with light boxes and other pop-ups, it's just an absolute pain in the ass, because then you have to just find where the X is to close it down, similar to how you see right here where we close that pop-up right here. And nobody wants to deal with that when they're on their phone. So we click continue, then we do open Thrive Leads Thrive box. And we have both of our options right here. So we're just going to add the one that we did earlier because it's already set up and ready to go for Networks. And so there we go. Now we're going to click save, and we're going to open up our page and put the mouse down here, exit intent, boom, there we go. Awesome. So very, very simple process to do. If you do not have Thrive Leads though, you're not going to be able to do this. So I recommend going and picking that up as a good add-on if you have it in your budget, of course. I mean, I understand everyone is in a different position financially to be able to do this, but this is something that if you're getting $8 to $10 per lead, this would only really take roughly 9 or 10 qualified leads to completely earn back the investment to purchase that one site license. So of course, then if you get a 5-site license, you have 5 times the amount of websites you can put that on, and it doesn't really take much when you have 5 websites ranking to earn back that $100 investment. So if you got this far into the video, I'd appreciate if you went down below, dropped a like on this video. And if you're not already subscribed, because I looked at some of my analytics and like 65% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, go down below, smash that good looking subscribe button, and hit the bells for the notifications so you know when the newest content comes live here on the channel. And if you want to get more guided step-by-step training like this, where we basically show you exactly how to take a brand new website, rank it in the organic search results, and monetize it with a local affiliate offer or selling the leads directly to a business, there's a link down below to both of our courses, a mini course as well as a full scale course where you can learn step-by-step guided training to do just that. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video discussing the tree service case study for the Champlin lawn care site.